Are you wanting to know the 5 best things about living in Lehi, Utah? Well, that's what I'm going to cover in this video, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Greg Spackman. I'm with the Living in Salt Lake City channel. So if you're wanting to learn everything about what it's like to live here, eat here, sleep here, play here, then please click the subscribe button and click the little bell to be notified every time I do a new video. I absolutely love it when you guys reach out to me. So please give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to talk to you about your journey and moving here to Lehi, Utah. So number 1 on the list of the best things about living in Lehi, Utah is location. And let me jump over to the map so I can show you that right now. So here we have the map pulled up. Lehi is highlighted here in red. It borders Utah Lake to the south. To the east, it has Highland here, and then American Fork. And then to the west, it's got Saratoga Springs. And then to the north, we have Bluffdale and Draper. So those are what it borders. As I zoom out, you're going to be able to see Salt Lake City up here to the north, and then Provo down here. The airport is 35 minutes away to the north on I-15, and then you go to I-80. You got 45 minutes to get to Solitude and Brighton and Alta and Snowbird to ski. You got an hour drive roughly to get to Park City. Then you have Deer Creek Reservoir, which is my absolute favorite place to go paddleboarding and canoeing and kayaking at. We haven't gone on a boat there yet, but tons of people use it for boating. It's amazing, and it's just 35 minutes away. And let me show you where that is on the map. It's this reservoir right here. You can see Deer Creek Reservoir. So we will park over on this side at the second campground, and that seems to be better. It's about $20 to go for the day, and there's just less people. So make sure you get there a little bit early, and then you'll get a good spot by the beach. Then you have a little sneaky reservoir that not a lot of people know about, and that's Tibble Fork. And that's 30 minutes away, and that's over here. It's not a very big reservoir, but you can fish there. We went trout fishing there, caught 2 trout the last time we went when my sister was visiting, and she wanted to go somewhere fishing where it wasn't one of the little ponds that are local. But you can paddleboard there, you can kayak there, you can canoe there, you can swim there. We did see people swimming, although the water is kind of cold at certain times of the year. And then right by there, they have this place where you can camp at, and then you can take your 4x4 trucks out through this whole canyon area, and it winds all the way over to Heber, which is super cool. So if you have a chance, they have this place called the Rock Garden there, and you can 4x4 through that as well. You're going to need probably a lifted 4x4 with at least 33-inch tires to do the rock garden. And then you also have Utah Lake that you can use. And Utah Lake is super cool. You can boat, you can fish. Seen some monster catfish caught out of there online. It's not very deep. It's like 10 feet deep and on average. And then it's got a 14-foot part or 14.5-foot part at the deepest. They've talked about dredging the lake to make it deeper, which I think they should do, but they haven't done it as of yet. The other thing that I've been told about Utah Lake is that there are algae blooms, so you want to check for that before you go out, and that's the location of Lehi. Number 2 would be the ratings, and these are from niche.com, and those are pretty awesome for a city here in the greater Salt Lake area. It has excellent public schools and universities. And that the university that's closest is Utah Valley University, and that's 15 minutes to the south in Orem. That's where my daughter currently goes to school, and she really likes it there and says it's a great school, so that's awesome. But here are the ratings. Let me pull those up. Niche.com gives it an overall rating of A-, B+ for schools, a B for housing, A- good for families, A for jobs, C- for cost of living, which will show, I'll touch on that at the very, very end. A for outdoor activities should be A+. B for crime and safety, B for nightlife, B- for diversity, B+ for weather, A+ for health and fitness, and B+ for commute, and that's pretty awesome as well. Other rankings for Lehi: the best suburb for young professionals is number 13. The best suburb to live in Utah, it's number 14. And the best suburb to buy a house in, it's number 15. Here's crime and safety. Yeah, as you can see, it's below the national average on everything. So that's awesome. Here we have the ratings for the schools. As you can see here, so schools are rated really high according to niche.com as well. So those are the ratings according to niche.com for Lehi, which according to them, it's a great place to be. And that's everything that I've been told it is as well. So that's number 2 of the best reason to live in Lehi, Utah. Number 3 on the list, and that's Thanksgiving Point. If you haven't heard of that, it's awesome. Thanksgiving Point has a golf course. They have a museum of natural curiosity. They have the butterfly biosphere. They have a megaplex there. They have a waterfall amphitheater, which has some cool things that go on. They have a corn maze that you can go to in the fall. And there's a ton of other places. When you get a chance to check out Thanksgiving Point, please do so. The winter time is an even better time to check it out. And let me show you kind of what it looks like a little bit on the map. So here's Thanksgiving Point on the map. You can see here's the golf course. And then it's got some other shops and stuff that you're going to be able to go to. And then here's the electric park. And here's the corn maze that's open. And here's the Museum of Ancient Life. And then here's the Megaplex. So it's got a bunch of different things that are around it. And it's just going to keep adding more since there's more stuff that they can build there. But Thanksgiving Point is a great place to go visit and check out. Number 4 on my list about the best thing about living in Lehi, Utah is the shopping and the food that's in Lehi. So let's check that out on the map, and I can cover where some of the shopping is and what some of the places are. All right, so here we have the map open, and in the bottom right part of the city, almost as it's touching American Fork, we got a Costco and a Lowe's that you'll be able to have. So you got a Costco right there. Some places to eat right around that area. You got Handel's ice cream. If you've never tried that, that's pretty good ice cream. There's a Texas Roadhouse if you're looking for a decent steak. I wouldn't say great, but their food's pretty good. Chuckarama Buffet, which someone commented on one of my other videos to try this place, so I'm going to have to try it just to see if it's good or if it was a joke. Then when we travel up through here, we get to where all the shops and everything, for the most part, all the new stuff is. We have a Cabela's. If you've never been to Cabela's, that's a super cool. It's like Bass Pro Shop. It's got a ton of stuff. It takes you easily an hour to walk through and look at all the stuff there. Then we have the outlets here, and there's a ton of different outlets here. We just went there to get some stuff for the kids, where we got them some shoes at the Van store. And then we went in the Polo store, the Nike store. They had an Under Armour store. I needed to get some new workout clothes, so we went in there. But there's a bunch of different outlets that are here for you to check out and shop at. And then right across from the outlet store, there's a Marshall's and then a Harmon's grocery store. Then there's some other food places in here. Houston Hot Chicken, to Tsunami Restaurant, Sushi, Original Pancake House. That's a great place to try. Beans and Brews is one of the bigger coffee shops here. You've got, Summit Pizza, a Swig. If you haven't tried Swig, you're going to have to try that when you're here and figure out which of the soda places is your favorite. Then over here we got, this is where the Oracle building is, the Life Advantage place. Tracking over here more to a little bit over, you got a Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Blaze Pizza. There's an Audi dealership if you're an Audi fan. Then you got the McDonald's, and we go to this McDonald's often. It's a good McDonald's. They rate it 3.5. It's probably a 4 for McDonald's, but we go there all the time whenever we go out. Whenever we go south, like we just went to Moab over Easter Jeep Safari, and then we stopped there and met up with my nephews, and then we get back on the freeway, since the freeway is right here and it's right off the freeway, super convenient. You got a Five Guys in here, Wingstop, Chipotle, Spitz. So it has a ton of different shopping and restaurants that are all right in here for you to enjoy. So that's number 4 on the list, the shopping and the food. And they have a ton of it there, and we go there all the time down there to shop and get something. Number 5 best thing about living in Lehi is all the parks. There's Oser Park, there's Ivory Ridge Splash Pad, there's Fox Run Park, there's Eagle Summit Park, there's Pilgrim's Landing Park, there's Electric Park at Thanksgiving Point. There's just a ton of parks, and those are just some of them, but there's a ton of parks for you to be able to go and enjoy yourself at. A bonus thing that I decided to add is the Jordan River Reservoir, and you can fish at that. Mainly, you're going to be able to catch trout and catfish, and let me show you where that's at on the map real quick. All right, so here it is on the map. So this is a cool little pond. It's right next to the Jordan River, so that you're going to be able to, fish in here. And let me know if you happen to go fishing here and if you catch anything. I'd love to hear from you. And then my last thing I wanted to share with you is the housing prices. So I'm going to jump over to my website, thespackmangroup.com, and show you what some of the most recently listed homes are for sale. So here we are on my website, and I didn't do any sort of filter other than newest, just so that we could get an idea of what's listed here. So for $750, you're going to be able to get a 6-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,400 square foot home with a mother-in-law separate entrance, and you can rent that for $1,800 a month, it says. Then we got a condo here, 2-2 condo, $365. And then I'm just going to slowly scroll down here just to give you an idea. 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,000 square foot home with the basement 100% finished, $595. Another little starter home, 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, $299. Wow, didn't know you could find something that cheap there. 5-bedroom, 4-bath, $3,300 for just under $700. But these are some of the homes. Love for you to register on my website, thespackmangroup.com, and check that out. Here's a brand new home, $929, 5,000 square foot home. Here we have a $1.3 million home, 6-bedroom, 4-bath, 3-car garage, 4,686 square feet. And then let me do, just for fun, let's see what the most expensive home is. If you have a chance, guess in the comments below. I'll give you just a second here to comment. Here we go. So the most expensive home currently listed in Lehi is $5.2 million. It's a 5-bedroom, 8-bath home, 9,555 square foot. And that one would be pretty awesome to go check out. And then the second most expensive one is this one here at $3.2 million for 6 bedrooms, 8 baths, 6,800 square foot. And it's at the top of Traverse Mountain, so its views are probably amazing. So in a nutshell, that's what it's like to live in Lehi. And those are some of the best things about living in Lehi. We can talk more about it, but you got to reach out to me. So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to help you on moving here to Lehi or anywhere in the Salt Lake area. Until next time, be rad.